we today what I'll give you is going to be very simple. बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में कि बच्चा भी समझ जाए, 12 साल का 13 साल का बच्चा भी समझ जाए कि क्या क्या बात करने वाला है, right? So it's going to be very easy to understand also, and I will relate to what is presently happening here on the earth also, right? So let me share my screen today here, right? So can everyone see the screen? सबको ये screen दिखाई दे रही है? Can I see yes, no in the chat box? Or if you can someone yes, okay, great. So right, so today it's going to be as easy as possible. We have been talking about the gut concept for long. बहुत अभी तो 2.5-3 साल से मैं बात करते आ रहा हूँ. What I learned from my Guruji also, right, and which I affirm of doing those things on myself and getting out of psoriasis also, right? And since then, knowledge itna, abhi bhi we are still probably 1% or 2% of the knowledge what we have. I'll show you why I'm saying so, right? So why am I saying so is going to be defined by, probably everyone is aware of the gut concept. I need not go into details of what the gut is, right? I hope, okay, I have opened up the yeah, so if people, do you want me to go through the gut microbiome and everything again, or should I just brush upon the things, right? Is it okay, or do you want me to go anyway? I'll go. It is not much. So see, gut microbiome is, those are the ones which are people who are new. How many people are new to this, who have just recently joined, who have recently joined a day, 2 days, 3 days back? Can you raise your hand, please? I can see one name here, Mithun Bolor, right? Mithun Bolor is one who's new. Anyone? I can't see anyone else. No, baki log to join honge, right? So yes, Mithun. Okay, fine. So you are new. I guess you have already gone. You should have gone through. कितने दिन पहले join किया, Mithun? How many days before you have joined this? How long have you been in the community? At least 4-5 days. I hope you have gone through the blueprint, right? And,
yes, sir. Actually, I joined 2 days before and I completed my 3 days. Today is my 3rd day.
Okay, so you already you joined through 2 days back and you finished the 3-day program. Great.
Yeah, today I completed. Evening I completed your session. So I was about to click the gold membership, but I was not able to avail it.
No
but okay, sir, fine.
Okay, fine, great. So you're already there. So probably you are aware of all the concept which I have been told there, the gut concept, and you've gone through it. So I don't want to.
Yes.
Yeah, fine, great. So the people who are already in the program, they know about it. People who are new, for them it is going to be little bit difficult for them to digest what I'm going to say here. But be with me here. एक 2-3 बार आओगे in a circle call में तो अपने आप you will get adjusted to it. Okay. So I'll just brush up on these things and I'll go through it. Okay. So I'll again go back to the state here now. So gut microbiomes are right from your tongue to your anus, right? जितने भी जो उसको gut tract कहा जाता है. There are 100 million trillion types of gut microbiomes which are there, which we have only a few of them measured. I'll show of कितने क्या हुआ है, right? The best thing is this is your second brain, right? And this is your ecosystem. This is your nervous system also. Sorry, this is your immune system which is there, right? So immune system कहाँ पे है? ये आपका gut ही है immune system. 82% of your immune system lies in the gut, right? And what did I say earlier? 82. So and then this is the second brain which is there. And the brain actually cannot be reached. I have given that in the scalp concept in the blueprint. The brain is difficult to reach, right? But if you can, the second brain, the gut microbiomes can be easily reach there and do what you really want to get harvesting down there into it, right? जितना change करना चाहते हो आप gut microbiome के level पे काफी सारे चीजें change कर सकते हो और सबका gut microbiome data जो है gut micro data is different than everyone, right? It is not going to be the same. So it is not one fit all for everyone. सबके लिए एक ही formula है, सबके लिए चलने वाला है. So इसके बाद मैं last में जो आखिर में दूंगा, it is going to be a range of things where you need to choose find, last time मैंने जो आपको मेल भेजा था कि this is not that everyone is going to get suited into it. सबका अलग-अलग change होने वाला है. So it is going to be different for everyone. Your fingerprint as such and the gut microbiome data are the same. They're same inside, they are different in normal. सबका अलग-अलग होने वाला, right? So that's the microbiome, gut and the gut microbiome in simple terms, right? Gut microbiomes are there right from your tongue. सबसे वहां से लेके आपके anus तक सब उसके सब भरे रहते हैं. Major concentration of your gut microbiome is in your large intestine. So that is what we need to concentrate and what we are concentrating on. So let me relate this to what really is happening now on the earth also, right? So what is happening on the planet Earth? There's a climate change which everyone is screaming about, right? Climate change and everything is going wrong in the climate. So same thing is happening in us also, which is called an environmental change, what we call it, right? What is happening is Earth ka ecology is disturbed. Earth's ecology is disturbed, right? Earth fauna flora is disturbed, right? Let me not show this here. Okay. So Earth ecology is disturbed. So uske kyun disturb hua? Because the Earth fauna and the flora has been disturbed, right? The same way the gut flora, gut environment also has changed over the years because of a lot of changes which has happened to the earth where we live also, right? And the gut ka health and gut ecology also is disturbed. And why? What in the gut? The gut flora has been disturbed. The gut ka flora jo hai, gut ka fauna and the flora jo andar hamare gut ke andar hota hai, which is 100 trillions of them, those also have been disturbed. So it's the same problem, right? The problem is same, right? So everywhere the problem is going to be दोनों जगह ये प्रॉब्लम सेम है. The earth का भी प्रॉब्लम सेम है, हमारा भी प्रॉब्लम सेम है. So it is one. When I've been telling that we are one, we are all one in the planet itself because this is what has made us. So the problem is same. The solution also has to be same then, right? It is not going to be different. तो क्या करना है? Save Earth's ecology, right? And save gut ecology. When you save the earth, you're anyway going to start saving your gut also. But initially we can start the other way around also. We can start saying the gut ecology. Accordingly, we can change the earth ecology also. How? I'll just make you understand that. Simple, right? So everyone is talking about earth की ecology change करनी है तो earth में क्या change करना पड़ेगा? Climate change करना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? Right? One is save soil everywhere which is going on. And second thing is plant trees, afforestation. Right? So we need to plant trees and do the farming and get the soil right on the earth. Get the soil back on the earth. There are a lot of Sadhgurus going around the world and talking about save soil, right? The same thing is going to be here also. Now, when we are saying that we need to start saving the soil and start farming again, right? The farming in the right manner to do it and organic farming. Abhi wo fertilizer farming abhi hoga nahi. And second thing, what we need to do is we need to stay away from the toxins. Toxins in present day life, whatever we are using them, right? Toxins in terms of diesel, petrol, lead, copper, pesticides, right? Washing powders, toothpaste, plastics, all those things which are there, we need to get control on the toxicity also. So farming generally कैसे होता है, right? Farming कैसे होता है? Farming के steps जैसे होते हैं वैसे ही हमारे अंदर जो हम फार्मिंग करने वाले, what are we going to do? We are going to farm the gut tract. What are we going to do? We are going to farm the gut tract. पूरे gut tract को हम खेती करने वाले हैं. But if Mithun, if you have joined me 2 days back, you could be recalling all these words. I've been saying about farming your gut, because now I've started saying it because it's easy connection to what the reality is around you also, right? So farming the gut is which I've been talking about, and this is what has to be done as the process is same. जो धरती पे हम farming करने वाले हैं, the same farming has to be done the same way. The farming has to be done on the gut level also. And second thing is here also we have to keep taking the toxins away, right? Keep the toxins away from it. So यहाँ भी solution same है और यहाँ भी solution same है. Now let's look at the steps of farming. Farming कैसे होता है धरती पे, right? On the planet Earth, how is the farming done? There is first step is to prepare the soil, right? Second thing is to sow the seeds, right? Sow seeds. Second thing is add manure and fertilizer. Fourth is to irrigate, plant, watering करना है उसको, अच्छा पानी देना है. Fifth thing is storage, store it right. Threshing is the one which is there. Threshing is उसको कूटते हैं, right? उसका जो husk उसको बाजू में करते हैं, and the grains are taken off, or anything which is done on that level itself, on the grain part, right? Or otherwise on the plant, if you have plants and if you have fruits and all, they don't need the threshing there. Then it is harvesting which is going to happen, and then sorry, it is weeding, harvesting, threshing and storing. उल्टा बोल रहा हूँ. So irrigation होगा, पानी देंगे, weeding होगा. Weeding माने जो unwanted छोटे छोटे प्लांट्स होते हैं इर्द गिर्द जो बड़े रहते हैं उसके प्लांट, मेन प्लांट के इर्द गिर्द छोटे रहते हैं, उसको निकालते हैं. Then we harvest, then we thresh and then we store it. I'm sorry about the sequence which I went off. Okay, so यहाँ भी the same thing is going to happen here also, right? So now what are we going to do is we're going to do the same thing in our gut also. So gut में अभी what is the soil in the gut? What is the soil in the gut? The gut tract and the lining of the gut is the soil. That is what we need to maintain. We need to maintain the lumen. The lumen in the gut is called the lumen. क्या है? Lumen is the lining inside the gut. Gut के अंदर lining है जो ऐसे दिखता है. It looks like this, right? And there are small fingers like this. And this is the soil. This is the soil which has to be retained. Presently, with all people with autoimmune diseases and all other kind of diseases, this is the major problem where the gut lining is eroded. The soil has been eroded from the gut also, at the gut level, right? So gut level में ये erosion हो गया है. That's the reason we need to grow this. We need to get this soil back. अभी इस soil को कैसे लेके आएंगे वापस? The same way, the same farming method which we are going to do. क्या farming होगा? उसको पहले detox करेंगे. जो प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द सॉइल है, जो सॉइल को टिल्टिंग बोलते हैं. अगर दो पीपल हु हैव सीन फार्मिंग, अभी काफी लोगों को फार्मिंग ही मालूम नहीं है कि फार्मिंग क्या. इवन मी आल्सो, आई काफी सी लेटली आल्सो टिल अबाउट एज 20-21 आई डिडंट न्यू कि टमाटर ऊपर उगता है कि नीचे उगता है, कि पोटैटोज नीचे उगते कि ऊपर उगते थे. खेती देखी नहीं थी. अभी के लॉट ऑफ चिल्ड्रन हैव नॉट सीन the farms at all. They don't know how the vegetables grow. They will be astonished to see, oh God, this grows like this. हम खुद थे ऐसे, right? So now people who know the farming methods, थोड़े farming methods, the same thing. Here all the farming methods are there. यही सारे methods है farming के. Process of the farming is like this. तो उसको prepare करना पड़ता है. So we are going to prepare our soil accordingly. What are we going to prepare? We are going to prepare with detoxing. राइट उसको ऊपर नीचे करना है, उसको डिटॉक्स, जो गंद है उसको बाहर निकालना है, जो एक्यूमुलेटेड टॉक्सिन है उसको बाहर निकालना है, राइट. सो द सॉइल इज नाउ गेटिंग रेडी टू डू इट. तो उसको प्रिपेयर करना है सॉइल को. देन वी आर गोइंग टू सो द सीड्स. सोइंग द सीड्स माने क्या? व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू सो द सीड्स फॉर? टू ग्रो दिस लूमन. इस लूमन को उगाने के लिए, राइट, ये इस लूमन को उगाने के लिए, राइट, वी आर गोइंग टू सो द सीड्स. व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू डू विद दैट is we're going to sowing the seeds. Is these are all the seeds. These are all the good bacteria, bad bacteria which is going to grow this lumen, right? Lactobacillus and the Bifidobacillus करके. These are the major two strains which they have found, which is this is like 10,000 of number of strains in each of them. अब तक उतने ही मिले हैं scientists लोगों को. And this major thing which they have found is Echinacea, and which is the major one which is helping everyone in getting out from the autoimmune disease. That's the reason I've highlighted and itna bada karke rakha. So these are the seeds. The eating right for the first 21 days. Kaun se what kind of food are we going to put inside, which is going to go as a sowing of seeds, right? We're going to eat high fiber foods, FODMAP foods. These are all different names which you have not heard. High fiber food you have heard it. FODMAP, dietary follicles, FOS, the fructose. ये जो सारे नए चीजें, नए नाम हैं आपको. You have not heard all these kind of names yet, but I will make them aware to you through the mails. ये आपको mail के हिसाब से ये सारे what is supposed to be, what is this high fiber, what is this FODMAP, what is this dietary follicles, then what is this FOS which is there. ये सारे जितने हैं, this you will get aware by my mails which I am going to send you. Right? This is the seeds which we are going to sow. These are the seeds which we are going to sow, which is going to make these bacteria to grow into your gut micro, which is into your intestine, and which is going to make the lining of the intestine, which is called the lumen. ये उगना चालू करेगा और ये उगेगा 21 दिन में. Your lumen can be cultivated back if you use it in the first 21 days correctly the way it has been done. So now iska jo dietary chart hai, there's going to be I'll send you a diet chart for the first 21 days. We do have it, but now we will have it in a structured manner. कि पहले 7 दिन क्या होगा, दूसरे 7 दिन क्या होगा, तीसरे वाले 7 दिन में क्या करना है, पहले वाले 7 दिन में क्या खाना है, कैसे रहना है, लाइफस्टाइल क्या है, right? It's not only about eating right, sleeping also right. Sleep also has to be in the right manner, because the number of amount, the rest what you give. See, there is something called conscious and unconscious mind, right? Conscious mind, unconscious, subconscious mind, unconscious, conscious mind are the two ones which we need to collect here. Now, sleep will get those things in the right places. Let's not go into that, the wo alag subject hai. But sleep will get you the right rest. When you get the right rest, you'll get microbiomes also feeding. You'll get the right microbes also to feed that lumen into the right shape, right? Then we are going to do the right activities also. Kya activities karenge? Walking, meditation, pranayam, travel, laughing, making friends, caring, service. Service in sense, do a service to someone where you can bring a smile on someone's face, be an accountable partner to someone, right? When you start becoming an see, I'll come to that point. I was talking about that accountable partnership in the last mail, but be an accountable partner for someone which will bring a smile on someone's face, right? You can be an responsible accountable partner for someone, right? So be an accountable partner that will give you that kind of a service. Lend a hand, किसी को हाथ दीजिए जो उसकी मदद कर सके, and donate whatever possible. It's not about money, which is donation. You can whatever you can donate. See, these all things also build your microbiome, because these release a good kind of hormones from your body. When you are in that level of state, there are a lot of hormones which release from your system also, and those hormones help to build a lot of things in your system, in your gut and the gut microbiomes also. It is just not about eating. So let me tell you, it is people who keep on asking me कि ये खाने से क्या होगा, वो खाने से क्या होगा, कॉफी पीऊं कि नहीं, चाय पीऊं कि नहीं, टमाटर खाऊं, आज सुबह ये खाऊं, दोपहर में. It is not going to make a difference unless you think everything is going to be in the right manner of sleeping, activities. And जब मैं diet chart दूंगा, do not just follow it. Understand what is good for you. Last time also told you, write down what is good for you, right? All those things. And then you need to follow the freedom, which I gave you the activity chart also last time. I don't know, very few people have downloaded that, right? Us activity chart मैंने जो दी थी, right? Let me show you here. I don't know how many people have. I'll come there. I'll come there. So the freedom activity chart which I had given there, the workbook which I had given, you need to work on that, because that is going to determine everything. Because that is the goal which you're going to fix. If you don't have a goal in which direction you want to go, you will land anywhere in the world, right? If you don't have a direction, you will land anywhere, right? So coming back here, the first 21 days, I'll send you the chart, and this will be in the mapping of this. All these will be mapped in a structure, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. And then after that, अगले 90 दिन तक क्या follow करना, right? To feed all these gut microbiomes, feed all these good and the bad bacteria in your gut microbiomes also, right? All these are going to be feeding and sowing this seed. ये सारे seed sow होंगे तो ये सारे आपके gut microbiomes will start उगने चालू हो जाएंगे, right? When उगना चालू हो जाएगा तो उसको खेती बाड़ी के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? Then you have to irrigate. तो उसको थोड़ा अच्छा पानी देना पड़ेगा उसको. कौन सा पानी पियोगे? What water will you drink? Most of it is going to be alkaline water, right? Alkaline water बनाने के लिए मैंने magic alkaline water का एक formula दिया हुआ है, और magic water का भी formula दिया हुआ है, right? So most of it is going to be, you need to water it. तो अगर जब बीज बोओगे उसके बाद उसको पानी देना पड़ेगा. So you're going to irrigate it now. When you start irrigating it, थोड़े दिन में उसको पानी उसको देते रहोगे तो उगता रहेगा, right? Imagine the way I am trying to tell you. Imagine that picture in your mind saying that इसको कैसे दिखना चाहिए, right? So when you start putting water, you are starting irrigating it. When you start irrigating it, तो उसको then you start. Usually क्या करते हैं लोग? They start using fertilizers, SDPA and all those things. But we are not going to use those. हम क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to use organic farming. राइट। यहाँ पे हम ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग करने वाले हैं, तो दिस इज सॉरी ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग करेंगे, तो ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग में वी यूज ऑर्गेनिक प्रीबायोटिक supplements or organic fertilizers which we are going to use. So those are the prebiotics, which are fertilizers. Fertilizers are what are going to help you grow the crop there. So prebiotics here, we are going to use prebiotics. Prebiotics kya hai? Prebiotics are the food for the bacteria, the good and the bad bacteria which they thrive on. So we are going to use those prebacteria as fertilizers. उनको उगाने के लिए मदद करेंगे, उनको खाना देंगे, उनकी न्यूट्रिशियस लेवल, न्यूट्रिएंट लेवल उसकी बढ़ाएंगे, right? All those things, and then we need to give good sunlight to it, right? So we are going to absorb a good sunlight also to ourselves. 15 मिनट दिन का मैंने बोला हुआ है कि at least, that is vitamin D देना, it is one thing, but ultimately to nurture the whole environmental system inside you, which you are going to do is requiring, that is going to require sunlight. Then आप weeding करोगे, weeding माने क्या? जो बैड बैक्टीरियाज है उसको बाहर निकालोगे, राइट? तो वीडिंग ऑफ द फार्म, जो फार्म में आप वीडिंग यहाँ पे कर रहे थे, राइट? सॉरी, आई एम गोइंग बैक टू द ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग व्हिच इज सपोज्ड टू बी हियर. दिस इज द वीडिंग व्हिच यू आर गोइंग टू डू, राइट? वीडिंग होने वाला है. द सेम वीडिंग इज गोइंग टू हैपन हियर आल्सो, राइट? यू आर गोइंग टू वीड, आपका बैड बैक्टीरियाज बाहर निकालोगे. देन यू विल स्टार्ट हार्वेस्टिंग, राइट? यू आर गोइंग टू हार्वेस्ट हियर. वीडिंग के बाद क्या आ गया? हार्वेस्ट आ गया. तो यहाँ पे हार्वेस्टिंग आ गया. हार्वेस्टिंग माने एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन. आप प्रोडक्शन बना के उसको you will keep it in a certain manner where it is going to be stored in a certain manner. Where are you going to store them? You are going to store them at the cellular level, right? Cellular level पे उसको store करोगे आपके लीवर के हिसाब से उसको. Then you start distributing them. What is distributing? Is logistics, right? आप you start reaching them to the customers now. आपके customer कौन है? खुद के अंदर. Your organs are your own customers inside your body. So you start distributing that through your central nervous system and then the peripheral nervous system. Two nervous systems are the main nervous systems which we have: central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system are mainly connected to your heart and the, which is going to be the brain directly itself, to your nervous system, which is called the gut, GBA, gut brain axis, and the other one which is called, anyway, we not go there. So that is the central nervous system. And the second thing is you're going to go in the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system, I have been emphasizing, is the key for us. This is the one which is going to take all the nutrients, everything towards all the body parts which is supposed to be there. And the automatic system is inside this. Automatic system means आपका digestion, आपका breathing, everything is automatic, right? You don't have any control on it. You keep on breathing, you keep on digesting food automatically also. कम होता है, ज़्यादा होता है, वो अलग बात है. So that is through this system we are going to start distributing to the food to the body organs, bodily organs. And then इसके बाद we are going to have the next 90 days and the next till the time you are on this earth, we are going to control the environment inside there. कैसे control करोगे? How will you keep controlling? उसको right oxygen and breathing, right? How do you control your environment? Having the right oxygen. अगर oxygen level right है, right? The ozone levels are right on the planet. The ozone level of your thing is going to be controlled by the meditation. Your aura. What is the ozone level of you? आपका aura is your ozone level. If you can control the aura of your body, which is your ozone, जो ये नए इन्होंने नाम, because this is already there in us. ये हमारे इर्द गिर्द पहले से ही है. If you can ozone, आपका जो ozone level, आपका aura जो है, aura को you have to keep on expanding the aura, right? Because the aura, जितना aura in sense, the peripheral body which you have, if you keep on expanding that, then you do, आपको सिकुड़ना नहीं लगता. अब जितने आप उसको सिकुड़ोगे, right? You will feel start feeling cramped inside. You need to be expanding that. So what helps you in doing that environment is the meditation which is there, and keeping the oxygen right inside your body is going to do through breathing, right? Do you know how much you breathe every day? कितने liters breathe करते हो? पानी कितना पीते हैं? 10 से 12 लीटर. How much oxygen do we breathe inside a day? 10 to 12,000 liters of oxygen what we take every day, right? So which is more important? The breath is the more important thing. So when you start maintaining in the right manner and controlling in the right manner with the right meditation, giving the right control to it, right? Then you start maintaining the controlled environment inside your body. So what is happening outside in on the earth is no different than what is happening inside your body also. If you can't start now, what we will do is when you start maintaining the right thing inside your body, you can start maintaining the earth also in the better manner also. So you start contributing to towards the betterment of the earth also, earth, soil, because you start demanding that kind of food. When there is a demand of that kind of food, people will start growing that kind of food. When they start growing that kind of food, they need to start going in the organic manner. They start saving the soil also there. When the soil is saved, the earth is also saved, right? So you start from you. Never look कि वहां से organic food मिलता ही नहीं है, जाना पड़ता है. I'm not saying eat only organic food, right? It could be expensive for the moment now, but at least try and get the best one, at least what you can possibly you can do, right? जितना आप ले सकते हो, whatever the best possible you can do it, and that is what you can do. Don't do everything which is, now I'm not saying do go on starting doing exotic things. Now logically, do you think you eating a dragon fruit which is coming from China is going to survive into on this soil which you're putting inside? तो सब कुछ चाइनीज डालना पड़ेगा, राइट? फर्टिलाइजर भी चाइनीज, पानी भी चाइनीज. अगर आप ड्रैगन फ्रूट चाइनीज खा रहे हो, which is a seed which is going to grow inside. So if you are going to eat something Chinese, so everything Chinese होना चाहिए जो चाइना के सॉइल में उगा हुआ है. पानी भी वहां से आना चाहिए. So that's the reason I say you need to be vernacular. Vernacular in sense where you belong. इर्द गिर्द जो उगता है वही खाइए, because आप खुद उसके हिसाब से हो. Getting my point? So eating anything exotic is not going to help you. जो इर्द गिर्द आपके उगता है, you'll be the best person if you eat whatever is grown around you, surrounding in your farms and all, right? So be vernacular, and that is going to give you that symbiosis which is supposed to be there. It's happened. There is imbalance in your gut which is called dysbiosis. Symbiosis is जब सब कुछ साथ में रहना चालू कर देंगे inside your gut. When you start living together inside your gut, all the gut bad and the good bacteria start living good inside your gut. Don't you think that your mind also will start changing in the same manner, right? Will we not start looking at things in a different manner, where we'll start living together on this world also? Your own thinking will start changing. That's the reason it is called a gut-brain axis. When the gut starts changing, your brain also starts functioning in a different manner, right? So this is what is going to happen in the next course of action which I'm going to draft it for you people now here. ये सारा कुछ आपको आएगा. Again, I'm again highlighting, food is not the only thing. Your environment matters the most, right? Environment at home is going to matter the most. I know there will be a lot of challenges at home also, because this what we are trying to do is not only for you. Your family has to change things also if you want to change by yourself. आपके लिए अलग से बनाना और आपके लिए अलग से देना, right? If your family is not agreeing to what you really want to do, it will be a challenge. It will be a challenge. It is not that it's going to be impossible, but it will be a challenge, right? Because if your family doesn't agree to what you are getting aligned, because you need to, this is a total shift. I'm not saying to totally shift everything, but this is what is going to happen to everyone. If everyone is in this manner, then only they are healthy. Otherwise, everyone is unhealthy here. And if you want to still be unhealthy and keep on taking poppins, all the poppins in sense, the medicines, antibiotics, I call them poppins. If you keep on taking the antibiotics, then there's no point of having coming in this program also, right? So, other healthy way is this way, and I'm not saying you have to live like this for the entire life. Live a balanced life. हफ्ते में 4 दिन करो, 3 दिन करो ऐसा, बाकी दिन मत कीजिए. बाकी दिन you have a cheat day. I've already given those things also to have a cheat day. Have 1, have 2 cheat days, doesn't matter. But at least do this. 3-4 दिन तो कीजिए. And of course, you need to get your family along also, right? I don't know how you will bring it, right? You need to convince them. You need to get them to a level that they will start understanding how do we get those things together. Because unless that is aligned, you will always feel that everything is done for you. अब you will start feeling guilty कि मेरे लिए सब कुछ चल रहा है, मेरे लिए सारे changes हो रहे हैं, मुझे psoriasis है करके ये सारे. So that's the reason when I tell you, do not think of psoriasis. Psoriasis is an effect which has happened. Ultimately, there is a dysbiosis which has happened into your gut, and in your family also. This will start getting spreading in your family easily. Not psoriasis, I'm not saying dysbiosis, which will probably get into other kind of ailments. Let's not have that. Please make them, explain them, right? And if you want, I can do one thing. If you can bring your family members the next time in the ICC, right? If you convince them, bring them. मैं उनको at least आपकी नहीं सुन रहे तो शायद मैं उनको बता के देखता हूँ, right? Let me try and show them what really it, how does it work, कि क्या होगा इससे, उनके लिए कितना बेनिफिशियल है, उनके पार्टनर्स के लिए कितना बेनिफिशियल है, उनके बच्चों के लिए कितना बेनिफिशियल होगा. Probably I'll try and explain them, right? Because this has to be a family matter. This cannot be an individual matter, right? And guilt forms a lot of, if having a guilt in you that मेरे लिए सब कुछ चेंज हो रहा है, मेरे लिए सब कुछ चेंज, ये इतनी सारे मेहनत हो रही है, मेरे बीवी या मेरे हस्बैंड को इतना सब कुछ करना पड़ रहा है, मेरे लिए करना पड़ रहा है. See, if this starts getting, ये कीड़ा दिमाग में चलने लगे ना, तो इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला, because that is going to kill everything. That guilt feeling is so bad. I'll tell you, इतना बुरा है वो कि सब कुछ होने के बाद भी आपको खत्म कर देता है. So let's not get that into an affair also. So get your family along, right? Second thing is, which I want to tell you also, was to, अगर आप convince नहीं कर पाते हो तो अगली बार लेके आइए, write to me, right? Or probably let me have a session next Thursday session will be for a family session, right? Let me do that. Let all the families. My family is here today. My wife is here. She's on the call. Savita is here, right? She's on the call here. I made her come because I cannot be, if I am not an example, right? If I am not an example for you people, you will not follow what I am trying to tell you also, right? और ये आपको, if you want to get this thing done, guys, आपको अगर psoriasis का freedom चाहिए, this has to be a family matter. It cannot go beyond. You cannot be an individually doing everything. आप कर पाओगे. There's nothing, but it will take a longer time. You'll have to cope up a lot of things. बहुत सारी चीजें आपको cope up करनी पड़ेगी, right? And then you will start seeing a lot of changes also. But what I need is, I need 100% commitment, which is there, and 100% success formula for everyone who is there on this program. ये 21 दिन में, 90 दिन में, 180 दिन में, whatever time you take, whenever you want to start, whenever you are ready to start. But I would not say to delay it. जितना आप delay करते जाओगे, ये सारा knowledge जो है, ये वापस बस्ते में चला जाएगा. Right? Abhi, now it is getting charged up. I'll also keep on charging it up as and when the time goes on, right? And then I'll keep on getting onto your head to start getting these things done. Please get into this bracket, start doing this. Now the world is talking about it. Let's show the world that we were already doing this, right? So हम करते आए थे, and see, if you can start talking, if you can be of any help to someone, it's not going to only change psoriasis. Let me tell you, ये सिर्फ psoriasis नहीं change करने वाला. It will change you. ये पूरा आपको, it will take you 180 degrees totally. It will change your financial status. It will change your relationship status. It will change your health status. What are we here for on this? किस लिए हम ये तीन चीजें के लिए? Let's be very candid. We are here for only these three reasons: good relationship, good financial status, and good health status. ये तीन ही के लिए तो है. If you are here for these three reasons, then why are we fighting for other things? So how do we get those three reasons? Is start getting from you with this first. Get the health factor first, not the health factor. All these activities which I'm trying to tell you also is going to get you in shape also to do the rest of the things also. Believe me, it changes. It has changed a lot of people's life also, right? And it will change yours also, 100%. There is no doubt. And we are there together in this journey, what we are trying to do, right? What we are not trying, what we are doing. we will achieve this. We are not trying. This is a formula which has worked for n number of people, which has worked for me, it will work for you also. There is no doubt. Don't keep an iota also doubt कि मुझ में ये काम करेगा कि नहीं. आप में 100%. If you are a human being born on the planet Earth, it will work on you. Yes, it will not work the way it worked for me. It will not work the way it worked for Mithun, or it will not work the way it will work for Manjunath. Everyone has a different fingerprint. Everyone will have a different pattern to work on, but it will 100% work if you really want to work on it. Okay, so this is, I hope I made it little clear. I still ask a lot of people here, did I make a few things clearer here today? And did I make a shift again in you to start doing things? You will get the diet charts and all those things in a day or two, right? Now coming to the accountable partners, which I've been talking about, I have still not gone to a conclusion where I could find your accountable partners. I can't define your accountable partners. So if I define it, लास्ट टाइम भी यही हुआ था कि मैं आपके अकाउंटेबल पार्टनर्स को मैं डिफाइन नहीं कर पाया था बिकॉज आई डिडंट वांट टू फोर्स इट. अगर मैं बोलूं कि आपका अकाउंटेबल पार्टनर ये है, आपको you feel no, probably I will not be comfortable, so I left it to you people to do it, and it never happened. So but now today probably ये अभी इसके just पहले I still wanted to say that you choose your accountable partner. I will not allow that to do it. I will choose the accountable partner and send it to you, and you start communicating to you will get gel together. You are here in this community, you are connected to me, so you are connected to everyone in any case. It is nothing that you will not gel. It is not about gelling, it is about you getting together. And you, because we are all here together in the community, we are all the same. We have got connected for the same reason, right? So I will put those names together in each front of each other and send it to each of you to do that. I will not publish everyone's name. आपको अलग-अलग mail आएगा सबको, right? And then you start getting your accountable partner and see the changes, see the miracles happening, right? You'll get a new friend. एक दोस्त मिल जाएगा, एक हमदम मिल जाएगा शायद जिंदगी में. कितने लोगों को मिला है? lot of people यहाँ आते नहीं है ICC पे, but बात करते रहते हैं अपने में, right? उनके दोस्त बन चुके हैं वो, and they are like life partners to them, and they give their रोते हैं, हंसते हैं, साथ में रोते, इतना तो सब कुछ है लोगों में. Now, there are stories which I cannot publish because they have not. They said that don't tell our names here. There's some people have, a lot of people. I wrote in the mail also. A lot of people don't want to come here because they feel a bit awkward in showing off that they have this kind of thing. And there are a lot of restrictions are there in the world, right? No force about it, but I will send you the accountable part. If you want to don't want to do it, it's up to you. I won't force you to do that, but it will help you to do that. It will help each other to grow together, right? And be accountable for each of you. You can decide a start date for each of you people, and then each of them will be accountable to each other, right? A lot of things change, believe me. Right? A lot of things change when there is someone whom you can talk to. Looking up to me, there's no doubt. You can look up to me. There's nothing wrong into it. But every time if you want to come back to me, probably my responses have been very swift, I know, but going forward, when this community starts growing, my availability to everyone in that manner will be difficult. Let me be very candid. मैं कुछ छुपाऊंगा नहीं यहाँ, right? So learn from each other. There's nothing wrong. And then when we come on this call, we have a lot of clarity, or you can book a one-to-one call where you can get a clarity also, right? Okay. I hope I made a few things clear here today, and I wanted people to come here for this reason. This very reason that what I'm trying to tell you is थोड़ा आपके ज़हन में भर जाए. It is not about the food. It is not about what is supposed to happen. There is a lot of things around it. बहुत सारी चीजें इसके इर्द-गिर्द हैं, right? So now we'll go with the normal drill. We'll go with the normal drill, right? And first come, first serve basis, we will go with the same thing. We'll first take Harpreet.